Hello and welcome back to Cobblemon World. Last time we did this, we had just hit 1,000 subscribers, and now we're already a quarter of the way to the next 1,000. I really appreciate the support, you guys, and I pray that I can keep up on my end of the deal, because I've got some plans. You see, I want to start taking this channel in a direction that I'd be more passionate about. The content will mostly be the same, but I'd like to delve into things I'm more passionate about, like art and creative writing. It shouldn't take away things you love, like the Elden Ring series, and most certainly not this series. In fact, it'll likely be the cause of Cobblemon World's grander return. This series once heavily relied on the availability of my friends, but since we all live in very different worlds, it's unrealistic to expect them to be as available as I'd like them to be. So this series is going to become mostly a single player commentary with the occasional appearance of friends from time to time, on more rare occasions. I'll try my best to keep up the magic that'll keep this series exciting, but with that out of the way, I invite you all to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hi everyone. It's been a while. Not since I've spoken to you guys, but since I've been on this world. At least while recording. As you can see, I've been a bit busy. I've been doing some things. I'm not sure what has and has not been shown. I don't know if this giant wall was here last time or not, but yeah. We got some work to do, guys. I don't recall, but I believe in a previous video, I alluded to the existence of Mischief City. Not the existence, but the initiation of production of Mischief City. And I think anyone who was playing on the server at that time, as you can see, not many people on, during the thicket of the Cobblemon phase, people who had come by my area would have assumed that's Mischief City. But that is not the city. That is the production area, right? This area up here is going to be Mischief City. We've actually already got some things in place, like I've been working on the car park, and we've got this place here, which I have yet, I'm confident I haven't shown this place yet. This is our daycare, our Pokemon daycare. I would like to get a Litten so we don't have just a grown man in there, but beggars cannot be choosers, as they say. Actually, let me explain now how this system works, right? So we have the pasture block here, right? Then we have, obviously, all the Pokemon in here, and with a breeding mod that we adding Pokemon breeding, anything that's in a pasture block, which is all these guys, will slowly make eggs. Eggs will be put there, and if you right-click it, you'll pick up the egg. However, the hoppers do not work on it, shoots don't work on it, but what does work on it is a deployer. This deployer is attached to a timer, which, to prevent it from just constantly making this sound, because that's what it would do. It would make that sound over and over and over and over and over again. Instead, I've attached it to a timer, which is on that, which is down here. You can see that this is slowly activating, redder and redder, and then once it has been 30 seconds, it goes off, which gives this enough time to right-click the pasture block. The value of that is that when it right-clicks it, it holds the egg in its inventory, putting it in the hopper, and then putting it in here. And we have a lot of eggs, a lot of them. So the egg timers don't go off whilst they are in a chest, they have to be in your inventory, so that's how that works. But yeah, that was the first thing that I made when I started building up here, just I wanted to get eggs going. I don't know why, but I did. Obviously, been making good use of the wool farm, been blocking out different areas for our builds. As you can see here, this is one of the more important looking buildings. It really isn't, but I mean, it definitely needs to be big. It's going to be the shopping center, right? We're going to have player shops on the sides here and whatnot. Maybe other shops, we'll see what happens. Probably do an office room or like an employee lounge for the daycare center, Poke Daycare. This place currently just going to be a way of moving around the city. This is going to take you up because I plan to have a second floor to just the casual moving grounds of this area. It's going to be hard for me to perfectly describe everything you're looking at, but it'll make sense in due time. These three buildings are a bit more straightforward. I just want them to be hospitality buildings, right? So it's like maybe we'll have like a bar here, maybe a cafe here, maybe a little restaurant on this side. Might be a bit small for a restaurant, so we'll see. We'll play around, maybe a noodle shop. And then here is going to be an inn. We actually ran out of blue wool, so we had to leave it there. But yeah, big plans, big plans. Yeah, look, I love Minecraft, right? And I wanted to keep this series going, but I just wasn't convinced that people wanted this over other series. But we actually got a fair few people asking for more of the Cobblemon World series. So here we are. Now we will continue. If you do want to see more Cobblemon content, more of the Cobblemon series, or just Minecraft content in general, please let me know in the comments, because those are the ones that really affect what I upload. If someone is asking for a series, trust me, I know Elden Ring has been asked for. Yeah, so Elden Ring is obviously back in the mix, and I wanted to make sure we came back right, because people care a lot about it. If you in the comments say, give me more Minecraft content, give me more Cobblemon world, etc, etc, there will be more of this, okay? Awesome. I'm glad we can agree on that. So yeah, I reckon today, for a change, we might actually just focus on a building. I'm gonna check on our wool supply, and then depending on what we come across, how much we have, I might do some wool AFK farming. Wool. Oh, we have plenty of wool. We need blue dye. Okay, we have blue dye. So right now, what I'm doing is I am trying to lay out exactly the size that the inn would take up. And I think I do want it to be higher than this. This is just me getting an idea for how high the floor will be. So like this will be the entrance, obviously. And then we'll have some moving space, maybe a couple inns here, the check-in corner here. And I don't know how it'll elevate from here, but I do know it will elevate. We'll go 4. Honestly, 4 high is enough. And that's the height of the rest. Okay, let's do that. Okay, I reckon I'll continue blocking this out, and then I'll come back once I'm done. I'm realizing now that we definitely won't have enough wool space. Wool space? We definitely don't have enough wool to fill out the space that we want the inn to be. Like, we don't want, like, I think it'll be a good height on this building. I think this will be the tallest initial building in this place, just because it'll be the only one that's pretty straightforward. I think this will also be one of those buildings that initially won't have their insides completed. I think it'll be more of a aesthetic building. I do have an idea for what we could fill the inn out with to quote-unquote give it a purpose, and I think you guys will like what I have planned for the inn building. But we'll tackle that once the inn has been built. I am really excited to get into these builds though. I think it's safe to say these will probably be 2-story buildings, but I can't say for certain. What I can say pretty confidently is I think that this will be like, okay, never mind, I can't say with certainty. I don't know how this place is gonna come out, but I am really excited to see how it comes out. Oh, also, I don't know if I showed this, but like, look at that. Add a second story to it, and like the building kind of looks complete now, and I fucking love it. I'm so happy with that build. It's pretty basic, I reckon, but like, I'm in love with it. I think I really cooked. So I think today I want to start and finish one of the building. It doesn't have to be a building up here, it could be a building down there, it could be whatever. But I do know that I want to make a start and finish on a build today. I want to stop overthinking, because that is my biggest issue when it comes to doing Minecraft builds, is that I overthink and then get really into my head and then never end up doing the build, or I just do it so shit that I just don't want to build ever again. It can get really stressful for me. In fact, I would also like to at some point kind of just like completely redo that building. Maybe keep the structure of it, but like a lot of that needs to be, this whole place needs to be snazzied up like crazy. Okay, so this definitely I don't think was a building. Like, it's not even a building. This wasn't a contraption that I had set up when I had last been recording. But essentially this was taking the clay out of this building here and bringing it into here, so it would divvy it up and then put it up here. So we have clay being stored as well as brick. But it seems we may need a direct source of clay beyond just excess of something else. We have no sand either. Huh? Why is sand not being made? Okay, this needs to be emptied. So this should clear it out. Not exactly in the fastest way possible, but in a method nonetheless. Okay, I do have one of these. Let's do that. Honestly, I should throw a void upgrade on that. I'm going to do that. Flint always deserves to be voided if I don't need it. Do I have obsidian? I definitely have obsidian. Oh no! Okay, I feel like we should really snazzy up our nether a bit more, because this is ugly as fuck. Might as well grab some quartz over here. You know, sometimes I get like tragic like anime flashbacks to the way things used to be on the server, you know. I do miss life in the village with everyone else. But now that village is kind of a ghost town. Hi, welcome everyone to the new series.
Yeah, but then I can't.
Why are you saying
I'm gonna be
goddamn?
playing this.
Oh,
My sleep is gonna be ruined.
Yeah, get buried, nerd.
fuck. Damn it. Nerd.
Hello.
Hi. There's a woman behind
The
you.
final evolution. A woman behind me.
What's up, fuckers?
That's rarer than a rabbit's foot.
Rarer than a rabbit's foot.
Rarer than a rabbit's foot.
A power outlet. Oh, there they are.
Hello.
We
This
swam
land
here.
belongs to Team Mischief. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna show you something cool about this Pokemon that I'm near.
Please don't be
No, it's not that one. No, this one.
Oh.
All right, so be it.
I'm gonna get fucking yoinked.
What the fuck? How did you even find that?
What's up? Eve got cancelled on Twitter, so we're breaking it down.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah, she's not gonna play on the server anymore.
Yeah, this is an eviction.
That's what good pussy sounds like.
What the fuck? Is that? Do we know if that's on? Oh dear.
Oh shit, it's on the 10-minute mark.
It's in. I got it in.
Holy shit.
Thing. Oh, there we go.
Pikachu, I choose you.
Sound like that?
Oh,
Sound like that?
you see, yeah. He looks like at the beginning. He's like puffing his chest out.
Yep.
You
So
keep
far, I've just
your
been killing
woos.
Noom, your villagers have taken over my house.
Oh, get over it, Kai. My donkey fell in your waffle hole.
It's a pool. Hi. I see. You didn't like. I like how you didn't actually change the windmill. You just put a house around the windmill.
It actually looks good now.
It did the job. It did the job.
My
Are you also
goodness.
F4?
Yes.
Yeah. Even we're watching you.
Man, this is the
Oh, she broke it. She broke the pole. There we go.
What the fuck are you doing?
No! I made you this lovely poster. I hope you like it.
Why is there a Vaporeon? What the fuck? That's me. Hi. What? Wait, that's amazing. What the fuck? My Vaporeon.
Oh shit.
Don't do that!
Efficiency.
Jesus. Moral of the story, gamers. All good things may come to an end, but better things are on the horizon. And I promise that. In fact, there are a lot of good things that have happened that I don't share because it's all about knowing that you have experienced them and living in the moment, right? That is a big thing for me. Obviously, it's a bit hypocritical for me to say, I don't feel the need to record everything when I literally record just about everything. Because it is fun. It is fun to record and tell the story about, or just tell a story in general. That's all lovely. That's all well and good. But, I don't know. I think it's important to still be able to live in the moment. Like, I see festivals and shit like that where people are with their phones out and shit like that, like all trying to record the guy on stage. It's like, I understand, like, wanting to take a photo, but like, come on, put the phone down after like 3 seconds. Maybe not even, okay, look, 3 seconds might be a bit much for all them. Put the phone down after like the 30th second. Then maybe something's like, oh shit, right, we're listening to someone. We should probably listen to them and not just record them. Because I know if I was on stage and all I saw was phones aiming at me with everyone looking at their phones, I would be fucking pissed. In fact, I think I would give everyone like Polaroid cameras. I would make an okay if I host like a big event where I'm the main event, I might make a rule where it's like no phones in the crowd, and we would be selling Polaroid cameras. Definitely not Polaroid. Yeah, actually maybe Polaroid. Who knows? Who knows? Either that, or we will have like a guy going around taking photos of everyone, or just photos of the event for everyone to take home. If people care that much about, you know, having to retain the memory beyond the experience itself. Because there's a lot of love in attending an event just to be there rather than recording everything. But who knows, this could just be me yapping about nonsense, you know, I don't really... It's not the end of the world if it does happen, obviously. And it doesn't, like, genuinely upset me. It's more like, I feel like there's not enough of it anymore, and I would be excited to testify against the cause. If that makes any sense. So right now I'm grabbing magma. Ow, 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 ow. So right now I'm grabbing magma because you can wash magma to turn it into obsidian. I only like a little bit, but like I might as well grab a lot right while I'm here, so I don't have to grab more later. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of like mining meteorite in Terraria. If people want a Terraria series, let me know. It might happen eventually, because I would be down. It's been a while since I played that game. Also, for those of you in my Discord, and if you're not in my Discord and you're watching this and you enjoy my stuff, consider joining the Discord. There are people talk there quite often. People are always looking to chat. So if you just send a message in chat, more than likely someone will reach out. We have a game suggestions chat, and I feel like I don't acknowledge it enough. I do notice all the games. I'm not made of money, right? Like I can't buy all those games. Some of them are free, and also it just needs look, all I'm saying is I do actually see the game suggestions chat, and I have seen all of your recommendations, and I have considered them. There is a chance I'll play some of them in the future, but there are games that I do want to play, so I just don't want people to feel disheartened because I haven't played any of those games. Have I played none of them? Also, I would love if we could get more PC players in the community, because I would actually be down to host some events for my viewers, because I think that'd be fun. And not like giveaway events or anything like that, just like tournaments, just fun little tournaments in other games that I play. Plus, if we ever have our SCP phase again, and there's enough of you who want to play it, I reckon I'll open up the server for everyone to join when my crew isn't playing on it. So I'll maybe play some games with you guys, or you guys just play by yourselves. Could be good fun. Okay. Why am I up here? Oh, fuck, wrong way. Oh, also, like my really botched cover-up job of the Steam Factory, it gets the job done. I did not think that through. We need to turn the magnet off. Speaking of which, let me tell you about this magnet that I have. This thing has made building significantly easier. Basically what happens is if I have the magnet turned on and I walk roughly in the proximity of any blocks, it'll teleport straight into my inventory, which has made building significantly easier. Just because if I'm like flying up onto the roof, right, and then it's like, oh gee golly, I wanna break this part. Oh, but it's so far away, it'll fall. Just kidding. It's what was that block? Oh, was that? Yeah. It just teleports straight to my inventory. Lovely. So it just speeds up the process significantly. It's made placing wool down for the structure of my builds a lot better. It made that atrocity really easy to build as well. Okay, we have obsidian now. Let's go make some void upgrades. Do we have a space? We probably have something up here. Also, this is the second story, guys. Check it out. If we ever have more of these, like just like building, crafting things, right? We'll put it up here. Actually, we put this up there. We might need to restock up on some wood from... Actually, you know what? Let's go do that now. Oh my. We've really used all the dark oak? Okay, we definitely don't need this much rubber. We have a lot of rubber now. We definitely don't need this much. Okay, where on earth can we chuck this? Okay. That works. And then... Brilliant! Now that works. So just flipping that lever will turn this machine on and off. It's scuffed, but it works. How about we just do a quick little, not a montage, a time-lapse of the tree farm. That should be more than enough. Let's have a look. Grab up some of the goods. Is that a good amount? Seems like it. Let's bring it across. And boom. That should fix some of our problems. Okay. Let's go get our wood back and fill those out, because that is not pretty. Okay, I've got an idea. I'm going to grab some scoria, and we are going to do some texturing for that building there. The one that I'm the most happiest with. That works. The one I am happiest with. That makes more sense. Because I think this could use some... This could use a bit of work. Alright, that should, yeah, that gives it a bit more interest, I think. This was supposed to be something, but I don't remember what it was. I think I'll get rid of it for now, just because it is kind of just like nothing at this point in time. And I guess we'll do the other side now, right? Okay, bit of texture in. I think that does wonders. We definitely need some light down here. I don't exactly know what I'm doing with this part yet, is the issue. I reckon maybe like a slanted roof coming in could actually do a lot for us here. In fact, I might just go ahead and do that. Something like this. Let's just like completely fill in one area, just so we know kind of what we're working with. It just occurred to me that I don't really want it to be deep slate, chiseled deep slate, because we have a wall that is already chiseled deep slate. So let's go back and change it. How do those colors look together? Oh, I think this is a winner. Yeah, I think if we do a full line of that, that could look really good. Alright, now we just need a light source through here. We could whip out some lanterns, get some blackstone pillars, and we'll fill those in. Dude, I love these shears. Awesome. I don't think we can place them. Yeah, we can't place them sideways. So, do we have any zinc left? We don't. I don't hate it. I really don't. I also don't love it now that I think about it, because it's not quite centering it. I reckon we'll stick with this. Nice and simple. Get the job done. And really, that's all we need. Awesome. Okay. I think that's a good start on tidying up this area. We can always add things in here later. I gotta figure out what I want to do for streetlights up here. I think that's what it's time for. I think we get to decorating up here a bit more, because you guys have barely seen this area. Obviously, you see this half-finished build. This is gonna be the bank. You know, a city needs a bank. I think it's time we start decorating up here, because at nighttime, this place looks like nothing, and I think it should look like something. And I think a good start for that would be light. So street lights, I mean, that is just the way, right? They want to be pretty tall, pretty bright. So I guess that would look something similar to our ones down there. So we want girders. What else? Probably don't need to use the copycat beams. We can just use, oh, it's just a framed fence. Oh, which means we can just use these ones. All right, and then we got some girders and some deep slate. And of course, the most important part, the light. How expensive are these? Not expensive at all. Wait, do we have glowstone? We do. Not a lot. Oh well. Alright, that'll do. It is quite the bitch that it just became daytime. In the grand scheme of things, that looks kind of pathetic. No! We'll leave it like that for now, and we'll see at nighttime if it looks shit. Okay. Wait, okay, I'm back. And... I think that's about as good as we'll get. And I'm not upset about it. 8, 10. We'll leave it at that for now. I think this will add a lot. That's nice, I like that. It adds a level of clutteredness, which I think the city needs. Hell yeah. Okay, and I guess I need to do that on the other side now, right? Okay, we're gonna need a bit more lights, but that's pretty good. I love the way that looks, actually. I cannot lie. Oh, that's nice. I like that a lot. Oh, I like that a lot. Oh, I'm getting excited. This feels really, really nice. It's like, it's so small, but it feels like so much. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. I like that. We got any more eggs? Because it only does eggs when we're around. Oh, and we did. Oh, let's go. I'm gonna hold on to this guy, because then we can replace that guy. I don't want an adult in the pen. I reckon we will add some stripes on the road at some point as well. Is that still a thing? That is still a thing, right? Yeah, it is. Is it? Wait, I go on the road every day and I still can't remember if that's still a thing. I would assume it is. I guess we should probably get some, like, curved lines to indicate, because the plan is we actually have working cars in this area, right? So this will turn in, and because this is an Australian server, it'll be Australian road rules, okay? So, left side. So yes, we're gonna have actual cars. Granted, they aren't like, it's not a car mod, it's create. We're gonna be using create to make trains. Manually driven trains, which will look like cars. And we use invisible tracks along these paths. So you basically have to follow the road rules. You will be able to crash if you don't follow the road rules correctly. So there is a level of intellect behind driving a car, but essentially we'll use lines to indicate where you can start turning. And we'll set up signs as well, because there are actually these ones. We can use these to indicate when you need to start holding a certain direction, which would be really, really cool. But oh man, no, this is looking nice. I definitely think we want like a white gravelly roof for this area. So in fact, I'm gonna bring this up one level. It's gonna be cool if we get like those little hanging bits, like the hazard pillars going across, just so it's like your car needs to be this tall before it enters or whatever, because I think that stuff will add to this city aesthetic. I definitely think I want big metal bins here. I feel like there would be some here. Either that or along this wall, because there's like an abandoned office building that has been, well, not abandoned. This is an office building that has been renovated into a stairway, as you can see here. Transition period, old office to stairway. Then we have the waiting room and the old abandoned office space. That'll likely be been turned into storage or something. Okay, it is a bit dark, but that's fine. We'll light it up eventually. We'll get more of those lights and scale them across get them across the roof. But immediately, that looks better. I was always worried about what I would do with this space, but that makes more sense. Obviously, it's not many parking spots, and I think I will add more by like diverting out into a course here, maybe making that area like a bit of an elevated path that then wraps around and then maybe goes to a car park on the roof here, or maybe like wraps around back here to be another car park that this space walks out into. It'll be a bit of planning, but I think we'll figure it out. I'm still not entirely sure if these turns are too sharp or not. I pray they aren't, and if they are, well, shit. I'll probably add some like full roundabouts. This doesn't feel like a good place for you. Ah, shit. Do walls attach to bars? 3, 4, and then, yeah, that's it. We're gonna do it like that wide. How wide is the road? 5? We'll go 7 long, because we might want to make it so we can drive through a set of these at one point, and I think the wider the better. Oh, that adds so much. That's beautiful. Oh man, me like. We could probably add something along the top. That could help us a lot. Maybe add lights to the top, actually. Like, sure, we already have lights, but I think keeping this place as bright as possible is probably the best call. Plus, it might look cooler from further away as well. Beautiful. Look at all this. Whilst there's still a lot that, like, needs to be filled out here, this adds so bloody much. I might actually start lining out the rest of these, just so I can actually get an understanding of what everything's gonna look like. Alright, well, that's definitely some good progress. Okay, I was actually gonna end the episode, but I've decided, I was looking at the time, I was like, oh, it's getting pretty late, you know, I should probably stop recording. But then I recalled the fact that I haven't actually been up for that long. It's 9 PM, but I've only been awake for 6 hours, and I haven't been recording that whole time. I love playing Minecraft, but here's the thing, right? The Cobblemon series requires a lot of recording time. A lot more recording time compared to other ones, right? Supermarket Simulator, Elden Ring, I sit down for those sessions for like 3 hours at a time. And that's good enough for like a good while. But Cobblemon, you know, it takes planning. I gotta sit down, figure out how I'm gonna approach these things, get the materials, then do it, right? Because not each of those things are as entertaining to watch as I would like them to be, just as is. I would like to be able to like brain dead do it and like talk during it, because then that, you know, that's good stuff for you guys to watch. It just means we need to record more. And, well, here I am. I'm going to be recording more. I'll keep going with this episode as is, but I do want to hear from you guys in the comments. Should I prioritize the builds up here? You know, like the cafe, the bar, the restaurant, the inn, the supermarket, stuff like that? Or would you rather see me focus on factories, like those ones? I understand that some people like watching one while people like watching the other, while other people like watching the other. So I'll try and keep a blend of both, but whichever gets stronger reception will determine what I work on, focus on mainly next episode. Because I do want to bring this series back, because I fucking love Minecraft, man. If there was one game that I could play for the rest of my life, it would be Minecraft by a landslide. Oh, fuck, man, I'm just so in love with this. Thank God we have a jetpack. This would take for fucking ever otherwise. So, I want to have some guesses on why this happens. See this? So there's the seaweed right here, seagrass. And when you right-click this, it doesn't use it up, but like, because this is like a bucket, right? But if you do it here, it gets rid of the source. Because I remember back in the day, when, well, I guess not really back in the day, to this day, people who are making water elevators, they tend to fill up their tubes with kelp and then break it, because it turns into source blocks. Is that because it's getting waterlogged? Because I think that was a thing before waterlogging, right? That was a pre-waterlog update feature, if I'm not mistaken. Begs the question, why does that happen? Because I feel like, because I'm sure if you had like 3 waterlogged blocks next to each other, it wouldn't create like an instantaneous infinite water source, right? Like, sure, it would make an infinite water source, but it wouldn't be as instantly replenishing as that one was. But yeah, back to what I was talking about with like what I want to do next episode. If people would rather see me work on the factories next episode, we'll actually begin working on an infinite EXP candy farm. Because I was talking to the others about it before people became really busy with life and whatnot. Some of the guys who are more versed in Pokemon and are curious about how we can make Pokemon a more prominent part of this world would be, the idea was providing us with more rare candies, right? Because that would then allow us to very easily get evenly matched and feel less, I guess, dread at the thought of having to grind to get our levels up. Because it can get pretty tedious, not everyone has time for that. And if we want to do competitions, it'd be a lot easier to do team building if we had a plethora of EXP candies without cheating. And there is a way to farm them with the create mod. It's actually pretty easy, and I can put that together for us. So don't ask me why I'm building a staircase. I just thought it would be convenient considering I always have to like fly on top of that, and then, because it's like the jetpack only works 30 blocks above whatever I'm working with, this will do. Although for anyone who doesn't have a jetpack, who uses my thing, here you go, you're welcome. Alright, now, glowstone. It's so funny seeing just like things like that. It's like, so many people have been around here. Oh my god, these won't fall. They'll go straight into my backpack. I love this magnet upgrade. And there we go. A way more obvious entry to my portal. Oh my god, it's done. Wow. That's a lot. I don't know why I didn't realize that there was more on this side than there was on that side. God, look at all this. Yeah, that looks so much better. I was looking at this place before and it's just like, yeah, it has some work to do, but it feels like it'll take forever. But now that I blocked all this out, I'm like, okay, well, I know that that place is going to be more busier. Like, this is all going to look a lot busier, which is nice, but this looks like nothing. And now we have all this, and it looks nice. Plus, I feel like there's a really sick shape to it as you look down here, like, kind of like the diagonal corners. And you can kind of picture a bit of a tunnel, even though there's no tunnel. I love that. I love it. Yeah, that's spicy. That's sick. There is one gigantic build which is going to be added to this place, which I'm actually building in a single player world, in a creative world, and then we'll use the schematic cannon to bring it across, just because I want it to be perfect, because it's going to be an important build to me. So that's kind of why I haven't been. That's the initial reason why I wasn't getting like posting Cobblemon content. At least not a lot of it. I would have done more in between if I knew that there was demand for it. But yeah, I was just leaving it alone until I finished that, and then I was going to force it down your throats again. God, thank God we have light in here. Light changes so much. Speaking of which, that should do it for now. This will be lighter later. Okay, I'm going to start actually carrying some eggs on me. Namely, Poplio. Oh my god, Poplio? Yeah, because I think Poplio is the next mon that I want to actually work on. Because I actually really like Primarina. Is that the name of the final Evo? I'm pretty sure it's Primarina. And I say she because I as you can see, I have a Poplio in my team, but I want a good IV female Poplio because I mean I prefer if they're female. just like Masquerada. Which, hello Masquerada, it's been a minute. I think I want to go 50-50, like boys and girls on my team, right? I'm happy with a male Dragapult, male Sableye, I'll want a male Vesta, and then female Poplio, female Tinkaton, and female Masquerada. Alright, well, fuck. I think that might do it for this session. It'll probably, like, I've been recording for about 5 hours now. I've accomplished, well, you've seen everything we've accomplished. It might not feel like a lot, but I had fun. This obviously took some time to do. Same with this. I think the things we have done have contributed a lot. And well, I guess that's all that really matters. So yeah, I guess keeping this one brief, we'll have a bit more of an idea what we want to do. We'll get started on some of those builds, maybe even this one. I'll probably think up some ideas for all these builds, because now that I have them kind of blocked out, like the blocking out with the wall and all that, was only a recent thing that I started doing. And I fucking love it. It's really helped me visualize everything that's going on. There's still more visualizing that needs to go down, but I mean, we'll get there when we get there, right? For the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, consider